This again is the Bet Compass, and it is Elegbetetvradio TV Radio. My name is Idafi Matthew Esiogene, and I have with me the Oracle of Bet, the man who is so good with bets that he won enough money to write a book about betting, and is also winning and winning and winning and winning non-stop. All right, so if you're out there and you're ready to join the train, this is the best time to get in. The number to call is 0702500069. That's the number to call. But let's go straight first to Ediale Kingsley and then see how it is. Ediale Kingsley, how you doing, sir?
I'm very fine. Good morning, world. Good morning, Elegbetetvradio TV. Good morning, Ediale. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm good. I heard from the grapevine that you want to start keeping dreadlocks. So I'm trying to ask, is it on the beard side or on your hair? Where side you want to put it now?
Actually, I made that decision 1 p.m. yesterday. I said, I went through your pictures and I saw that Edafe had the time he had low cut, the time he had how will I call it? Afro, and this
with my hair.
I compared all and discovered that this dreadlock fit you die. You be like one hot cake musician, one music artist, and it's hip hop, it's trendy, it's nice. So I think it's something that I should wear on this beards. So with my beards and a well nurtured dreadlocks, I think it would be a super brand.
Jarasta fried rice. Or we'll eat the fried rice together. Okay, so let's say the ground running. I know that the listeners out there, what they want to hear is the guidance on the bet. They want the bet, the oracle of the bet to guide them as their compass on the sea. You know, in a stormy sea like this, where everybody's looking for an extra catch, extra money. Today, we're going to add who to score on the bet as well. And we're going to stick with a lot of 2 games odds and all that. If the listeners are very serious with it, they know that they can win. It's the easiest way to win anyway, 2 game odds. When you start going 7, 15, 20 and all that, you know that you are entering another level of risk threshold, and it's not good. There is pain and then there is labor pain. And then there is the pain of my consignment sank at sea, and then there is the pain of tanker explode in our compound, you know, and then there is the pain of queuing up to collect a pension in Nigeria and you don't get paid. You know, there are different level of pains. So I like the pain of 2 games than the pain of 10, 15, 20 games. But then even if I play 10, 15, 20 games, like I always say, I'm playing them for cash out. I'm not playing them for, oh, I want to use 100 naira to win 1 billion. And I know that Ediale agrees with me on that. When I put 20 games on a ticket, my formula is this. 20 games, I must select maybe the first 10 games as very, very possible win. So once those one go green, I know that the bet companies will not show up and give me cash out option. And whatever it is I used to bet, the cash out option is always going to be higher than what they are offering me and what I put in already. So at that point, I look at it, I was like, you know what? A better than is worth more than $1 million in the bush. Give me my money, because I know that the remaining 10 games just might not come in. I'm not sure of them. And that's the way it is. That is the kind of money you use to buy fuel for an entrepreneur like me who does not have access to free fund or government fund or political fund. That's a smart way to go about it. And then there are a lot of entrepreneurs, small business owners like me and you, Kingsley, out there who are also on this train. If you're not even a small business owner, there are people who buy fuel every day. There are people who pay transport fare from one point to the other. There are people who needs to buy baby milk, who needs to buy diapers. I fall into all of this category. Who need to pay school fees, who need to buy, pay subscription for the internet so that your business can run, or pay subscription for internet so that your children who are doing online classes at home can continue. These are the small money that help to fund that. If you don't see it as important, we're just here to guide you through the stormy sea of bet. This is our own formula. We're sharing our formula free of charge for you, and even willing to dash you data and dash you some other things. If you're not going to take it, well, it is fine for us. But for those who are going to take it, we hope that it turns out to be as good as it is for us, for you as well. So Kingsley, let's say the ground running. Let's not keep the oracle waiting because the oracle might strike. So let's hear from you, boss.
Yeah, and quickly to add to that, to what you just said, you said the fact. The truth is, when you select those games, be tactical enough. If you're going for the cash out, because one of my somebody in the special coach from yesterday, I just discovered did not know how to cash out. Then I started wondering because the person was asking me how do I cash out. So I discovered that okay, the person plays. He doesn't have a how do I call it an account. He doesn't play online. He actually goes to the shop to play.
Oh.
So, you need to just, it's simple. Get an online. It's simple so that you can control, so that you can monitor your cash out. If you don't have an online, it's difficult for you to. I heard that some bet companies you can cash out over the counter if you play tickets, some, but not all. But I think if this is.
But
this
the risk also involved in that one is you can't monitor what they are offering you. You know, because cash out goes up and down. If the games you pick are just going green, the cash out will be increasing. But if you look like the game is dragging, your game that you pick maybe Kingsley to win is still on draw, or the other team is have scored one goal, the team that you do not pick, the cash out offer that they gave you would automatically start going down. So playing online, for me, I don't know how to go over the counter. Like the same way I struggle to go to the bank, that's the same way. I don't think I've ever done over the counter bet shop kind of betting. I like doing it in the comfort of my home. And
exactly. So that's why I quickly told them it's easy to open an account. Just go there. It's easy. If you can open a Facebook, if you can open a Yahoo Mail, you can open an account. It's very, very easy.
Across all bet platforms, let's be very honest here. Across all bet platforms, it is easier to open a bet account than to open a Yahoo, Instagram, Twitter, or any social media account.
Exactly. So once you open, you start. Once you play these games, or like I said, you put the easiest to win up. Then you put the most likely difficult ones to win down, and check the time difference so that you don't put them at the same time.
No.
There's also something we call live blocking. As I said, we are here to actually help your betting culture, help your finance. So it's also good we tell you about this live blocking. There's also what we call live games. If you've put your money for a team to win, and like what happened the good day, the Super Cup took place, Bayern Munich, Sevilla, a lot of people gave it outrightly, they gave it to Bayern Munich to win. So at that day, and that was almost the last game on most of the people's
most of the bettors.
My clients, my people. So what I did was immediately Sevilla scored first. I knew it was going to be tough. So I told people, be monitoring the point for draw. Monitor the point for draw, live point. Because if you go to the live section, live betting, because it was the last game. We're talking about a ticket where you play 10 games, where all the 9 games, they've picked all the 9. It's not remaining that last one. I told them what you need to do at this point. Immediately I saw that first goal. Start monitoring the draw point. It will be fluctuating live. Immediately after first half, it went up. It went to close to 3 odds. I said yes. Now, how much do you want to win? You want to win. You want to cash out a 90,000. You want to cash out a 100,000. And now you have 3 odds. Why don't you go use 20K to block that 3 odds? 20 times 3, that is 60K. So eventually, the more you do, you know you are sure of making 40K profit that day, or you just lose the whole money. You can also decide, okay, to put a 10K and just get 30K out of it. It's wisdom. You block so that eventually, because it's the last game, and eventually all you need to make sure you catch it at least profit. So it's also another way to save yourself from outrightly losing. Because the truth is, there is nobody who 100% is sure. There is nothing called 100% sure. The only thing available right now in the market are experts who are so good that they can guide you in winning and in winning more than losing more. So that is what we are. And without wasting much time, let's quickly jump into the game and give you and serve you some of the games we have today and some of the outcome as we have outlined. We have straight up, we have Herevin versus Venlo. That will be happening at that's the first game I have here. DVCA. I think home is going to win on that one. Ajax versus Vitesse. Ajax is going to win on that one. Zenit versus Ufa. The Russia Premier League. Zenit to win on that one. Benfica versus Moreirense. Benfica to win on that one.
Yeah.
Boavista versus Porto. Porto to win on that one. I fancy Porto. I fancy Porto beating Boavista. Then Mönchengladbach versus Union Berlin. Mönchengladbach to win on that particular game. Then Bayer Leverkusen versus Leipzig.
That Mönchengladbach game, I most likely would also pick both teams to score, but I agree that Mönchengladbach will win. But I most likely, there's a reason. If Tolu Arokodare will play in that game, the guy seems to be a guy on a very, very rich vein of form from Latvia, where he came from. Seems to have goals in him. If he plays in that game, if you're playing live betting, be good to put a little money on both teams to score. I wouldn't kill you. I think the odds on that one right now is 1.96 or so. But I still go with Mönchengladbach to win.
Very good. So you are seeing Etolu scoring in that particular game, right?
Yes, if he plays, if you see him in the starting lineup, I see him scoring.
Okay, very good. So there you have it for those who are also looking for who to score. You have it there. If Tolu plays, you can go live and bet Tolu to score, and you have your points nipped. We also have Bayer Leverkusen versus Leipzig, as I said. It's also another game I see both teams scoring. I also see over 1.5. You can play Leipzig to win direct if you want to take the risk. And if you are someone who also spread your risk across different tickets, you can also do a double chance on Leipzig. Leipzig to win. You can do a double chance for them. You can do a both team to score. You can do over 1.5. It works for Bayer Leverkusen versus Leipzig. Another Bundesliga match, it's Augsburg versus Borussia Dortmund. Augsburg versus Borussia Dortmund. You know, more of us, we do more of writing. So most of the times, this is the skips of. Yeah, Augsburg versus Borussia Dortmund, actually. And Dortmund to win that particular game. If you are not so comfortable, you can also do a double chance on Borussia Dortmund. But I think Dortmund will also kill this game.
I think that will win as well.
Yeah, they have a certain player who I can also peg to score. That is Haaland. Haaland is one player I envy so much.
That's another player. Yeah, that's another player you can on the score mark. You can put Haaland to score. His speed reminds me of when I was growing up, and watching Ronaldo da Lima play for PSV Eindhoven, Barcelona, Inter Milan, and the rest. His speed, his timing, his positioning, and his precision in the 18-yard box is incredible. He's got a lot in him, and scoring is not as hard. It is easier to score for him than it is to miss. So I'm banking on him to score in this game as well.
Yeah, it's one player I don't know what, as a Barca fan, I don't know. It's a player I would every day pray for. We need that particular kind of player in Barcelona right now. We pray one day we are able to get that kind of player, at least to come replace a player like Luis Suarez, who we've enjoyed over a period of time. And now we have lost Luis Suarez, our sniper, our hitman. We've lost him to another club. So now we need a replacement.
No, that's not the right statement. You didn't lose him. You chased him away.
We lost him. It's a loss to us eventually. We chased him. We let him go, but we lost him. These things go two ways. We have the fans. We have those who actually would want him off. Actually, it was time for him to go. So him going, we lost what he used to bring. We lost everything he represented at the particular time. But right now, it's okay. It's a fair deal for him to go. We agree he should leave. But why he's leaving, we need a replacement. That replacement for me will never be Antoine Griezmann. But we just pray something happens. And the toy they are bringing from Lyon is also, for me, it's just a hard toy. I don't see him coming to do anything.
Just
but I hope
tribalism signing.
Tribalism signing, exactly. It's just another Buharist bringing another Northern. Let's not go there.
I beg. I'm not in that place.
Let's go for. So now we also have Valencia versus Huesca. I'll be breaking that in another segment, but for now, let's know that Valencia should win this one. If you're not so comfortable, the odds are enough for you to do Valencia win or draw. You can go a double chance on Valencia. And it's also a game you can bank on having at least 2 goals. So you can also do over 1.5 on that particular game. Going to another Spanish league game, we have Elche versus Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad to win on this one, and you can also definitely do a double chance on Real Sociedad to win that particular match. Then we also have West Brom versus Chelsea, and that is the EPL game. Chelsea should be able to take this particular one. But if you're not so confident that Chelsea can do this,
no, I think Chelsea will do it. I think Chelsea will do it. Let's not even bother about the confidence level. Chelsea will do this game, and it's going to be another 2.5.
Awesome. Then Brighton versus Manchester United. If we are confident in saying Chelsea will win their own fixture, this is one game I'm sure nobody will be confident about. You cannot beat your chest to say the underdog in this game on paper would win. You cannot say would lose, rather. You cannot say Manchester United would win this one, because a lot of things seem to work against Man United on this particular game. Even though they have enough firepower to be able to quickly discharge this particular one, it's going to be tough for them. And if you may actually be seeing even Brighton winning or drawing this. Some people would have it on a safe ticket for Brighton to win. And I think that particular match, if you check it, Brighton won. They beat Newcastle in their last game, while Man United was beaten by Crystal Palace. And although both of them had victories in the EFL, in the Carabao Cup, most of them had victories. But in the last season, United were able to beat Brighton 3-0. So that looks as if, they can. But by the time you now check some other facts, you now discover that Man United, they've gone 7 games unbeaten when they travel since January. You look at that fact and you begin to, and this particular one against Brighton, they've had 3 wins in a row since losing to Chelsea. And that one, they've had, if you calculate the goals they've scored in the 3 wins they had, it's like 9-0. So if you look at it on paper, it is very, very tough to just give it straight to a Man United to win. But at the same time, this is one game, if you are bold enough, strong enough, you have enough confidence, you can go for a straight draw, or else you just go for 1x, or you just leave all those things and just do both to score, or you go for over 1.5. You go for over 1.5. And as for who to score in this particular game, who to score is also, maybe we should also pause and also hear from Edafe. Well, let's analyze Man United's midfield. I'm sure a Rashford could score. There are a lot of people who could score. Lamptey is looking at the main man for Brighton to score. There are actually a lot of players to score for this particular team. But I think Man United they are square for choices, would you say? I think they are square for choices. How to compact that midfield. What Everton has going. Everton, they already understand the working formula for their midfield, for instance. But right now, I think they experimented in the last match, Man United, in the last EPL match against Crystal Palace. This particular one now, I'm sure they are going to be more direct. They should want to bring in their new players and just try them one-on. And another thing about Wan-Bissaka, if Wan-Bissaka also plays, I think that also boosts the confidence of Manchester United. What do you think of that?
Well, as hard as it is to call, I think that Manchester United will win this game, and I think that it would. One of the players that will go out will be Lindelof. Lindelof will go out. Eric Bailly will come back. Luke Shaw will play. Rowan Bissaka will play. I'm playing this lineup in my head now, and I'm thinking Paul Pogba, Mason Green, Bruno Fernandes, Scott McTominay, all of them will play, and then you would have Anthony Martial and Rashford as well up front. So you have a 4-3-3 formation where you have Marcus Rashford, Mason Green with his speed, and Anthony Martial up front. On who to score, Manchester United, since Bruno Fernandes seems to have depended more on winning penalties than really going gung-ho to go and score the goals. But then there is the possibility of, what's it called now, of Anthony Martial, if he gets the passes. But if you look lately, study Man United games lately, even the game they lost to Crystal Palace, they seem to be very, very low on deliveries from midfield to attackers. So it makes the attackers just run for free. The game they played in the Carabao Cup was a reverse. You have midfielders who were feeding the attackers, and then they scored 3 goals in that game. So if you look at this game, if Paul Pogba will go past the trying to keep the ball in his leg and making all those short passes that does not go progressively, sideways passes that doesn't move the team forward. If he tries to pick the run of his strikers, which is Anthony Martial and Bruno and Marcus Rashford, both of them have the potential to score in this game. I don't think that Brighton and Hove, Matthew Ryan is the goalkeeper with players like Ben White, Adam Webster, Lewis Dunk, Tariq Lamptey, Adam Lallana, Stephen Alzate, Sudley March, David Proper, Neil Maupay, Leandro Trossard. These guys, I don't think they have what it takes to stop Manchester United on their day. But then this is how sad Man United have become, that you can't confidently say they will win games and you start waiting for their day. What if today is not their day? But I don't think that Manchester United will lose 2 games on the bounce. Who will score? I don't know, but I'll go straight win on Manchester United here. I'd rather lose banking on them than trying to play safe with Brighton and Hove.
Okay. Yeah, that. And you can always play an over 1.5 too. Okay, we have Sampdoria versus Benevento, and that's also a game I see goals. I also see over 1.5. Talking about goals, the EPA had lots and lots and lots of goals last weekend. We had Leeds United firing from all cylinders. We had the next game, I think also Man United, we had like 3-1 there. A lot of goals. So you also can bank on goals to help you, to see you through. But that particular game, Sampdoria versus Benevento, I see at over 1.5. And I see a double chance on Sampdoria. Benevento are the new boys.
Me too. I say, yes, another 1.5, a double chance. I can't go Sampdoria to win fully because Benevento, not seeing them fully. These guys can be like Leeds United. They can come in and surprise people. But in Italy, I think where my focus is on Atlanta. Straight up over 2.5 for Atlanta, even though they've lost some players. And then the other player who caught his wife in bed with another person, still Illich or whatever his name is still not playing yet, but it's going to come good. I think that Atlanta are feeling the vibe of what happened to them last season and also qualifying for the Champions League. They are still, in their right step. I think that Atlanta will play this game over 2.5. But then it's also going to be difficult for me to pick who to win. You know why? Torino at home are a very difficult kettle of fish. You can beat them silly away from home, but Torino in Turin are I've seen Torino play. I mean, gone to their stadium live to watch them play back in the day. And that same mentality is still there. There's just something about them at home that's different from them on the road. So I pick an over 2.5 there. If you put a gun to my head, I might say Atlanta to win or draw. That's the highest I can go there. And then there's the Inter Milan.
You took that right also from me. It's also going to be a double chance for Atlanta. I'm just giving Atlanta because I'm giving Atlanta to win or draw this particular one. Not good enough to say Atlanta would win straight, but because of also the possibilities of what Torino can do at home. So I think Torino versus Atlanta, yes. And just to be safe, if you want to be safe, so that You don't have them because of a lot of things. You can just go for an over 1.5, but an over 2.5 seems very short. But over 1.5, and if there's a way you can do a mixture, which I rarely advise, you can also do a double there. You can just have double chance for Atlanta plus over 1.5, and that should help you. Then straight
Absolutely.
to there's a game, Olympiacos versus Panathinaikos,
Are you
and
skipping
I
the
think
Inter Milan game?
Inter Milan. No, I'm still coming. I'm still
Okay.
coming. I'm still coming to all those games. Olympiacos versus Panathinaikos. Olympiacos should win this one straight up.
I
Then
agree with that, by the way.
we have the Austria Bundesliga. We have Reed versus Salzburg. Salzburg should win this one. Salzburg, they seem to be ticket boosters these days. They are one team you can be so sure of. Yeah, they are ticket boosters. You can be sure to mix them in all your games. Salzburg, they are in form in Austria, and they're doing really good. So on that one, you can have Salzburg to win, straight win. Then Crystal Palace versus Everton, another tough match. We have another tough match because these are one of the 5 teams to have had to have had like what we call unbeaten, but just 2 games unbeaten now. They've not
I think
lost
my
to
best bet on that game is both teams to score.
both
And
teams
then
to score
over 2.5. Both
over
teams to score
2.5.
over 2.5. Because Jordan Pickford will still be in goal. It's calamity. Everton have goals in them. Crystal Palace have goals in them. 2 teams who are players who are full of running. 2 teams who don't defend with their life. 2 teams who go forward a lot. 2 teams who can score from dead ball situation. Everything points towards goals in this game. So this will score, that will score, this will score, that will score. Over 2.5 is not a gamble that I cannot afford to take. Both teams to score is not a gamble that I cannot afford to take. Those are my bet for this game anyway. I might be wrong, but that's my bet.
And if you are in for correct score, if you have a lot of funds to play with, because I know there are people who take this as games, people who actually play on this stuff, who have money to play with. You can also just do a straight. You can do a correct score of 1-2. Crystal Palace to score 1, Everton to score 2 goals. I'm rooting for Everton this season because of their structure. I feel they can do a lot with their midfield. And I'm banking on, and there's an Alex Iwobi who is trying. There's this competition already in that midfield. A lot of we saw him score a goal in the
Carabao
EFL.
Cup
It's
and create one.
seem very. He probably may, if he gets the chance, they want to use his chance very well. So that competition and every other thing for me, I think Everton would win this one. But then again, you've heard it. We can just Google it before. You can do an over 2.5, and you will have it there. There's a Volos NPL versus PAOK. You go to the Greek Super League. PAOK seems to be a good one when it comes to over 1.5. You can also use that to wedge your tickets, wedge your games. PAOK, Greek Super League. You have over 1.5 in that one. Then back to the Inter versus Fiorentina. It's going to be a first game for Inter, and I'm giving Inter a win or draw on this particular one.
I'm giving Inter a
Inter
straight
should
win.
be able to win.
I'm giving
Inter
them a
should
straight
win.
win, and I'm seeing over 2.5 in this game.
Awesome. And if we go to let's also go to La Liga. Let's talk about Real Madrid. The Real Madrid team, I remember we talked about them last Saturday or Sunday. We talked about this Real Madrid team. We had our doubts, and really they did not disappoint us. You also said something about, you made a point about the fact that home is also a very tough way to pick.
Yeah.
You talked about how difficult it is for us, even Barcelona, to also pick a win there. And it was exactly what, although I just felt also Real Madrid gambled on that game. Their choices, the kind of players they had on parade for that particular day, and how they went about it. They were lackadaisical. There was a little bit
of Zidane arrogance with his tactics and his selection. I saw that game and I'm like, even these players are arrogant about it. They forgot that their travel arrangement was changed. They should have get into their grid and play this game with all they've got. But they played like, okay, it's a walk in the park. All we need is just to show up. Football is not like that. You don't just show up.
And it hurts them when it's and this, now they are going to be playing Real Betis. And it's another tough one. Even though you want to give Real Madrid to win this game, because you do not just see them having 2 games. I mean, they should know that starting poorly will not go well for them. It's not in their best interest. But at the same time, Real Betis are actually unbeaten in this bout, in this fixture. For like 3 matches, they've actually had a good record with Madrid. Madrid has not been able to beat them. Even the last match they played last season, it was 2-1 victory for Real Betis. So I remember how that particular day, that particular match last season, how they end up cutting a lot of people's tickets. People expected Real Madrid to win, and Real Betis beat them 2-1. I remember it well. So this is also going to be, and we don't know which Real Madrid is going to show up. So these are the kind of games you want to avoid in all your tickets. You just want to avoid them because there are so many matches for you to not start. You just go because this is the game that messes people a lot because they know it's Real Madrid. They believe in so much in what they can do. They know they can deliver, and so the mistake people do. People play 30 tickets. People play 20 tickets. People play 40 tickets, and all the tickets there's Real Madrid in all of them. And so when Real Madrid does losses, all the ticket crashes and they are sad and they start crying. Here's one game you want to avoid, or just go for over 1.5, which will be low. Or you can risk an over 2.5, or like I said, just leave it and move ahead. Edafe, what's your opinion?
Well, for me, I'm not going to. Let me be very honest. I'm not going to bet on Real Madrid right now. I will wait till they get in their stride, and these are my reasons. Real Madrid fans. See, when we come to betting us, it's not banter, it's business, it's investment. Let me give you a good example with myself. I always said to myself that I don't know how to do buying and selling. So there was a time I was tempted to run a boutique. And I started with the boot of my car. And I realized that people come in, they just buy, they tell me they'll pay me later. And then, I don't know how to draw debt. It will even cause problem. So that's the reason why I don't do buying and selling. I do business that the money goes straight to the bank. You pay me before the service is even delivered. So it's easier for me because we're going to make enemies. It's the same thing with this Madrid. Hazard, we don't know. Hazard is not 100% yet. Benzema, still not sure what he comes with. Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo are still, they remind me of Theo Walcott. When Theo Walcott came to Arsenal, there was this, he's got potential, he's going to blow. And 10 years, he was still an upcoming. These guys, even though they are South American players who shouldn't go through that kind of Theo Walcott route, but they're beginning to look like Theo Walcott to me. Last season, this is the season of the coming of age. They are going to explode into form. They are not exploding anymore. This dynamite does not have coordinates to explode. So I can't bet on them. But I'll wait for Real Madrid to get in their grind, in their stride, and see what they are going to do. They might get a draw again or win. But when you come to betting, do not bet on teams that you're not sure of. Even teams that you're sure of can fail you. So I'm not going to put my smart money on this thing to deliver. There are, like this weekend, for Saturday, for instance, the fixtures are so good for bettors. Like today, people are supposed to win a lot of money if they are smart. There are so many games that are very comfortable on the home side that you could just pick. This is the day where you can comfortably pick 10 games and you put 10,000 naira and win. So there's no need to put Real Madrid. This is that weekend where all my games, even the hard one, enter. Now Real Madrid fail me. If they end up winning, fine. But please don't take the gamble. Don't put them on your team because the odds is not even big enough to do double chance on Real Madrid in the first place. And then don't go and pick them, and then they end up losing. Just ignore them. We could discuss them. We could banter about them. But your bet ticket, be wise about it.
Yeah, very, very be wise about it. I'm talking about being wise. We have 3 tickets here that looks really, really, really good. We are going to do that while we expect the call in. I'm sure you announced just at the beginning of the show that we're going to have people call in so that they can win some data.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the callers to call in 07025000069. But if they don't call in, my data is safe. It's my money. I keep it in my bank. It's not burning hole in the bank.
Awesome. So straight up, there's a 6 game on a particular ticket. Z7.
Okay.
52 RXN.
You are too fast to.
Z7.
And then make sure that ticket does not have. Okay, so we've gotten our first caller. We're counting down on this. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. I can hear you. Go ahead. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for that. What's your name, please? Okay. Thank you very much. What's your name? You didn't tell me your name, sir. Okay, Patrick of okay. Okay, so tomorrow morning, we would also have Bet Compass 9 to 10. So we'll discuss tomorrow. What we'll try to do is we don't bring the next day's game into today. Let's deal with today's game, and then tomorrow we'll do that. But then we're counting down to the number 10 caller to be able to give data to that person. Thank you very much, my brother.
Awesome.
Right, Kingsley, sorry, that's Patrick Ovoke. He was trying to find out something about Liverpool's the Liverpool's game and Arsenal. It's not even tomorrow. That's a Monday night game. It's actually a Monday night game. We're not discussing that now, but we'll discuss that at the end, towards the end of tomorrow's show. So I was still waiting for the callers to call in 0702500069, and then we'll see how it goes. Thank you very much. Kalejai for that one. But you are giving us a code. Z what? Ediale, your mic is muted. We need you to get on board. There's another caller for us. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, Oluwa what? Okay, Oluwa Sheun for Lekki. Oluwa Sheun. Okay, so what do you want to say? Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. Go ahead, sir. Okay, so we would trash that issue on the sports lounge from 12 to 6 when the crew will be here. Everything we talk about right now on this show is about bets. So let's focus on that one so that we don't get other people to start calling to derail us. Everything is about bets on the Bet Compass. From 12 noon to 6 p.m., the sports lounge crew will be here and we will trash all of those matters. You guys are allowed to call in and ask any question. We would answer it. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so Kingsley, let's come back to you. That was Oluwaseun from Lekki. You wanted to know something about us now. So you're giving me a code, Z what?
7.
Okay, Z7.
52.
52.
ROX.
ROS. So let me get it.
Then M for Madrid.
And M
for Madrid.
Okay, so it is another caller is coming up. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, good morning. I can hear you. Yeah, good morning. Yes, you are. All right, I don't know if he's hearing me or not, but I was answering him. So it is Z752 RXM, right?
Yeah.
How many games of this one?
7 games. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. We have Inter to win that game, Ajax to win that game, Olympiacos to win that game, Salzburg to win, Benfica and Porto on that.
I think that's a very, very good combination you picked up there. If I must say, the combination, the games in that this ticket looked like a ticket that I can put 10,000 naira confidently in because I would pick all of them to win. Then let's go back to the phone line now. It's become very busy all of a sudden. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning, sir. Yes, I can hear you, sir. Go ahead. Yes, you are. Good morning, sir. Who's speaking? All right, Ifeanyi, what do you have? What is the bet-related conversation you have for us? Yes, go ahead. Okay, only those two teams, Chelsea straight to win, Borussia Dortmund straight to win. I think it's a good ticket. I would put my money on those two games as well. Chelsea straight to win, Borussia Dortmund straight to win. It's a good ticket to go. Chelsea looked like, if I want to bet, I'll bet those two teams to win as well. So that's my own. But hold on, let me ask Ediale Kingsley. Ediale Kingsley, are you hearing that?
Yes.
If I am from Surulere is asking, just 2 games, Chelsea straight to win, Borussia Dortmund straight to win. What's going to be your advice?
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Another perfect game is Ajax and Zenit. Another perfect game. It's Inter and Ajax. Another perfect game. We are going to get to the next level where we just pick 3 games from everything we've said now. We'll just try to pick 3 games from everything we said that we can put on, that you can play straight on. Just 3 games from everything we said. So, but yeah, that looks good. Dortmund should win. Chelsea should win. That looks very good.
All right, let's progress on the show with the next odds that you're giving. You've given us a 7-game odd Z752 RXM. Let's see what's the next one. But we're still waiting for caller number 10 that would give data to. But right now we only have 3, or is it 4? 3 callers. Patrick Ovoki, Oluwaseun from Lekki, Ifeanyi from Surulere. We're waiting for the caller number 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 10 eventually. Okay, so while we're waiting for the callers, Kingsley, let's go with the odds.
Yeah, okay. The next one is Z73.
Z73.
ZKCN.
ZKCN. Is it N for Nigeria or N for Madagascar?
Madagascar.
Okay. So Z73 ZKCN, right?
Yeah. On that particular one, we have. You got that?
Yeah. How many games do we have on that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, okay,
on that particular game, we have Olympiacos also featuring here, Salzburg also here. But there we have Benfica and Porto. But we have Zenit and Erevi.
Yeah, for those who don't know, it's not Zenit Bank, it's Zenit St. Petersburg in the Russian league. In case you don't know.
Russian Premier League. And Erevi, Olympiacos, Salzburg, Zenit, Benfica, and Porto on that particular ticket. There's a ticket you can put 20,000 naira and you win up to 90-something thousand naira on just 2 games. You have the mind. It is, if we can do that right now, it is just Ereven and Ajax.
Okay, go ahead.
Ereven and Ajax on the game. It is Z7 52 5 CW Z75
Z7 525 6CW.
Yes, C. Letter C for cat.
Okay. And W for
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah.
2 game odd, right?
So those are the 3 tickets for today.
This
So
last
if
one
we don't have
this last one, is it 2 games?
2 games, just 2 games.
Okay.
You put 20K, you can get up to 90 something K.
Okay. All right. And then if you put
So
2,000,
now
you can get up to 9,000 naira.
yeah, 90 something thousand naira.
No,
So now if we
put 2,000 naira, if you put 2,000 naira, you get up to 9,000 naira.
yeah. Definitely.
Right.
Let's look at these games we have today. Now we talked about Ajax, we talked about Zenit, we talked about Benfica, we talked about Porto, we talked about Leverkusen, we talked about Valencia, we talked about Real Sociedad, we talked about Chelsea, we talked about now let's look at it now. Inter is going to play home today.
Yeah, against Fiorentina.
That looks good. Now, which other strong team is playing home that you think, okay, the home Jazz versus the fact that, okay, the team is strong enough? Another team we see here is Valencia. So let's assume we're going by that formula.
For me, I'm not even going to Valencia. I'm going to Ajax. Ajax playing at home. Inter Milan playing. Yes, Inter Milan. Ajax playing at home. Inter Milan playing at home. Benfica playing at home. Yeah.
Who?
Benfica playing at home against Moreirense.
Yes.
I'll pick them any day, anytime.
So that is even good enough to be on one ticket. Ajax,
Inter, and Benfica.
Benfica.
Yeah.
So that's 3 games on one. So now let's not go to another. Let's try and see if we can pick another 3 games based on the fact that they are playing home. You can go for Zenit St. Petersburg on a different ticket.
Yeah, on a different ticket. Zenit St. Petersburg, Watford.
Then you can put Olympiacos. Olympiacos is playing at home.
Yes, Olympiacos, Zenit, and Watford. Watford playing against Luton Town. I think that Watford will win that game. But it's early kickoff anyway, so if you want to pick that one, you've got to go fast. The championship is 12:30 for them in that game.
That's that. So now let's see if we can pick 3 strong away, 3 teams that they are playing away, but we see them winning.
Okay. My first pick would be Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, playing away from home, Borussia Dortmund. That's one team that I'll pick. Another team that I will pick playing away from home, Atalanta. This is me going crazy. This is me losing my mind. But Atalanta.
Yeah.
And then FC Porto. 9 o'clock.
FC Porto.
Yeah, FC Porto. 3 games.
That's BAT. Benfica, Atalanta, and Porto.
No, Benfica are playing at home now. You said I should pick 3 strong teams away from home.
Sorry, that's Borussia Dortmund. Sorry.
Borussia Dortmund, FC Porto, and Atalanta.
Awesome, cool. Another 3 we can do. Also
away, 3 teams.
Away.
Away, 3 teams. So my pick will be RB Leipzig. Away. Real Sociedad playing away at Elche. And that's crazy. That's crazy. But if you know me very well, you know that I trade in the crazy market a lot. The crazy market a lot. So I would confidently do that and not feel any sense of guilt on my hand. And then the next one to pick will be Swansea playing away to Wycombe Wanderers. Swansea to win.
All right. Okay.
That's crazy, bro.
Awesome.
That's me, man.
It's crazy, but so it is. Once in a while, you need to take there are times you also take those bold risks, those bold steps. I can also do a Salzburg, I can do a Salzburg, I can do an Everton, and I can do a PAOK. It is also tough.
Yes.
I can do Salzburg, Everton, and PAOK.
Yeah.
I can do that. So that's that. Then now let's see. There are people who also just like, let's see, do we have more that I will do also? Can we mix some other 3-2?
We just have 4 minutes, so let's use it very well.
Okay. So I think that's that then. Let's just advise them. It's another Saturday. I'm hoping that we have a lot of people who would win today, and even as they are going to be calling us tomorrow, they are going to be telling us how much they win, because we're going to win. Today is win. So let's win.
Sure.
Let's go get.
So what I will do is I will roll over the data giveaway to the sports lounge. So it's going to be 10, 20, 30th caller, and we'll take it up from there. So I mean, it is what it is. If you want to be on the show, you want to win this data, you've got to call in and let's see how it goes. But Ediale Kingsley, thank you so much. How is it going on the book front? How's it going? Is everything done?
Excellent. It's been a bumper harvest. The book started it's a pre-order. The book, I want people to quickly pre-order. While they pre-order, they get another access to join the WhatsApp special quotes room. And I want to tell you, Daffy, when it was 5,000 naira, the marketing was slow. A lot of people were, but immediately it became 15,000 naira. A lot of people are buying. Now, because a lot of people are buying now, I'm also thinking about raising it to 25,000 naira. Why?
I think you should leave it at 15,000 for now. I think you should leave it at 15,000 for now.
It's going to be for a short time, because it is not what you want to keep begging people to come.
No.
It's a book, and it once a lot of people have made back their money just being in the group. They've made back
it's a premium service book, so come on.
So since that we say, okay, let's leave it at 15,000, we're going to leave it at 15,000 for some time. But once we hit a certain mark, we also tend to increase it. So that's just to help everybody who is also interested in buying the book to come buy the book.
All right, thank you very much, Kingsley Ediale, for being here. Tomorrow is another day. We'll be here again. We're hoping that the data that we want to give away, we can give them away from the 12 o'clock hour. But coming up next is Tech Wagon. My brother and my friend Cecil Harry will be here to talk about gadgets and all that you need to know if he's able to beat the traffic that is on his way and get to this place. But having said that, my name is Daffy Matthew Esiogene, and I have been the co-pilot with my main pilot, Ediale Kingsley, and it's been a very, very exciting day on Bed Compass. Thank you very much for joining us on radio. You can also go back and watch on our YouTube channel. It is search for Elegbeted TV on YouTube, and you watch it again in case you miss any part of the show. Thank you very much.